joining us. DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well,
he is a high flyer indeed. David, thank you. So the opening lineup for the Heat, Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Hayes. Then there's Oladipo. And it's Vincent in at the point guard position. And for Memphis, in at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Barnes out there with Dylan Brooks. And it's Jackson in at the 5. Richard, we're seeing a lot more back-to-backs now at this mid-portion of the season. What are those like to play in for a player?
Oh, they are fun because it's a mental challenge and it's a physical challenge more than anything on that one. But I love it. I am not opposed to back-to-backs because you know what? There were players that used to have to play them and fly on flights in the morning. Now we get to fly on private jets. So if they can do it, we can do it.
And you got to get your rest, though, between those games, don't you? Huh?
Yeah, you got to get your rest. You got to get your sleep, but do not eliminate the back-to-backs. I love them.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
Brooks against Oladipo. And Hayes throws it down.
And when Oladipo makes passes like that, his team kicks into a whole new gear offensively.
The 3 from Barnes. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Pass to Vincent. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Hayes. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Hayes has got 7.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
Yeah, a little disorganized that time. And the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Yeah, when you're not locked in on defense, they will make you pay with an easy finish there.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Vincent, the pass to Hayes. Pass to Adebayo. Just 5 to shoot. The Heat need to get a shot off. Hayes, no good.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And, of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator. They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Barnes kicks to Bane. The 3. And there's Barnes. That's good on the assist by Bane. And that's now 18 points for Barnes. And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Yeah, they seem unfazed by the hostile environment. I mean, just look at how efficiently they shot the ball.
Last outing for Memphis, they won that game against the Detroit Pistons. Good ball movement here by the Heat. And Oladipo kicks to Hayes. To the middle. Shots good by Dedmon. Dedmon's got 6.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Knocked away. Hayes with the steal. Vincent the pass to Hayes. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. A second chance effort. And the rejection by Jackson. From the baseline. Again, Memphis.
That guy is perfect from the field, making major contributions to this lead.
Passes it to Hayes. From deep. And the Heat, another 3.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Shoots from the baseline. Almost, but it rolls out.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
They get it again. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And it's tied up with that one. One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
The pass to Dedmon. Back to Hayes. Adebayo passes to Hayes. Now we take a look at the 2K leaderboard to see who the best rebounders in the NBA have been over the last 10 games. Fifth on the list, Bam Adebayo.
When it comes to rebounding, it's been a stupendous stretch for him. He's been using his body and strength so effectively.
Hayes hits them both. On the wing, Barnes. Dedmon defending. Payne with the bucket.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score. So,
and that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Barnes. Green comes in for Dylan Brooks. And Conchar subbed in for Bain. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Yurtseven's checked in for Adebayo. Jimmy Butler comes in for Dwayne Dedmon. Max Strus is checked in for Victor Oladipo. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Gabe Vincent. Here's Hayes. Again, the Heat good for 2.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Jackson against Butler. Jackson dishes to Adams. Back to Jackson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Jimmy Butler.
And the defensive Jared Jackson Jr., it has become elite. Triple J finishing top 5 in 2022 in the Defensive Player of the Year vote.
Greg, why do you think Jaren Jackson Jr. made that leap defensively in his game?
Kevin, health. Jackson was finally back to 100% in 2022. The ability to kind of fully use his physical tools. And Jaren's still learning from playing night in and night out. Now living up to that massive potential.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Poke loose. Hayes with the steal. Here's the break. Here's Butler. The shot that time, not on target. And it's Memphis the other way. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and look really fresh out there.
And so Lowry will bring it up for the Miami Heat, and this is the first season matchup for them against the Grizzlies.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just two powerhouse teams facing off.
And who knows, if you want to look all the way ahead to the finals, it's possible these teams can see each other there. So both teams looking to make a statement in their first meeting of the season. And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Now Hayes, 25 points in the game. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Strus. Back to Hayes. They get it back. Butler. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's Hayes. He's definitely a factor in their offense, averaging 12 points a game. Offline with his three. Memphis has gone a perfect 4 of 4 from beyond the arc. A lot of their points coming by way of the three in the first quarter.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all we can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Got a piece of it. Butler with the steal. To the inside. Yurtseven kicks to Butler. Count it. And the Heat lead by 3.
A main weapon of Butler's. They say the mid-range shot is dying, but he still finds value in it.
Miami's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Strus in the corner. Pass to Butler. Launches a three. He can't get it to go. Jackson, that's a two-pointer. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. It's the Heat up by 3. Live from the FedEx Forum. You're watching 2.
On your feet, fans. Here they come.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And when you consider how the Heat are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
On the court for the Heat, at the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Max Strus is out there with Butler. And it's Yurtseven in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Strus finds Hero. Outside Lowry. Back to Hero. There's the triple. No good that time. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. That'll be the second game of a 5-game homestand. And Morant throws it down.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Miami's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Passes it to Strus. Hero against Payne. Strus with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Yurtseven. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
And Memphis making a change here. Barnes is checked in. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Hero, that's a two-pointer. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
Jackson, that's a two-pointer. Second chance shot. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
It's on Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
Desmond Bain at the line for 2.
And Bain drops them both. During Desmond Bain's first season, Greg, he shot over 43% from three-point territory.
And that was top 10 all time for a rookie. And Bain's three-point numbers went up in his second season. From the start of his career, Desmond's been a premier shooter. Oh, great feed. By Lowry. He'd rather pick up an assist than score a bucket.
Shot on the wing. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. The Heat leading by 3. Hero from long range. Rebounded by Jackson.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Brooks, that's a two-pointer. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. Butler's got his 4th rebound in this one. Strus passes to Lowry. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Again, the miss by Brooks. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Konchar's checked in for Barnes. And Jones subbed in for Morant. Oladipo against Brooks. 5 on the clock. Hayes, no good.
Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it.
That's good, and the Heat lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Brooks.
Oh, the balance Brooks has is impressive. Able to work through the defense and still capitalize.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Barnes, he's checked in for Memphis. Morant comes in for Tyus Jones. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
John Morant. First personal foul. Third team foul.
And it's the Heat with the ball. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. And here's Hayes. 27 points for him. Lock at 6. It's Oladipo on the wing. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. That's a 2 from Barnes. And there's the rebound by Dedmon. The Heat leading by 3. Oladipo with the ball. He's picked up by Morant. And Hayes kicks to Oladipo. Back to Hayes. The tray. Again, the miss by the Heat.
In the first quarter, he was raining down threes. That's not the case here in the second.
And that one's good, Barnes.
How about the range on that jump shot? I love seeing this guy when he's in form.
Vincent the pass to Hayes. Out to the right wing. Miami again turning it over. Barnes looking around. Over Dedmon. Dedmon with the block. Now here's Hayes. 9-point game his last outing. Now the pass to Vincent. Richard, you played before and after the emergence of social media. How does that affect, in your opinion, the players these days in that very uncharted world.
Well, it's a beautiful thing because players now understand that they are a brand. Social media has helped them build a brand, and so now you have the ability to connect with your fans in a positive way. And for me, that is a great thing for this league because the players are doing a great job with it.
But you'd probably agree you got to use it correctly and not stray into the dark side, right?
Yeah, no, stay away from the dark side.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Clark is checked in for the Grizzlies. Memphis trailing here. Brooks outside. And Barnes gets double teamed. Back to Brooks. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Moran finds Barnes over Martin. And again, Memphis no good.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Brooks dishes to Barnes. Pass to Bing. In transition, here comes Miami. Jovic passes to Martin. And Barnes sends it back. They recover it. Adebayo with the bucket. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Heat. Ring shot on the way. Rebound by the Heat.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. The three from Barnes. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Vincent the pass to Jovic. Pass to Vincent. 6 to shoot. And the rejection by Clark.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Bain passes to Morant. On the wing, Barnes. Covered by Martin. And with that, the Heat lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Barnes. And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Heat. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Barnes passes to Morant. Drilled from 11 feet out.
What a confident shot by Morant. Gets the hot pass and puts it right out.
Timeout called the Heat.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdowns.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. The Heat leading by 5. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, This guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Jaw's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Jovic, guarded by Green. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Adams. Jackson against Butler. Releases. That one's not going to go. Well, he'd go the other way with it. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is working.
Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
Yeah, the keep it simple method. Good decision to use the bounce pass just to get it there.
Here's Butler. Rebound by Williams.
And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
Outside Jackson. Fires from the wing. Offensive rebound. Adams' shot is good.
You have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Banked in off the glass. Jovic has got 7 points in the game.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Basket counts.
And he can hurt you with his jumper also. Jackson's confidence is rising after draining that one.
Jones against Hero. Jovic comes up empty down low. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
Thank you, Kevin. Kyle, a good first half for you all. How do you continue that for the rest of the game?
We got to come out with our energy. We got to come out and play our game and keep going out there and pushing. Our defense and everybody's rotating, so we're playing together right now.
We'll see if you stay connected in the second half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. They stayed within arm's reach in that opening period. 5 points, their largest deficit. Scoring-wise, they broke even in the second, so little ground was lost there. Kenny, let's get your take on Miami. That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been a clinic out there by Big Daddy.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Barnes out there with Adams, and it's Morant in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And Hayes throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And Barnes gets double teamed. Inside, Bain, good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Hayes, passes to Vincent. From past the arc. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Barnes, and it's Memphis with another. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
And Oladipo kicks to Hayes. Back to Oladipo. Fires the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Oladipo's got his first 3 points of the game.
Excellent display of timing on the catch and shoot there. Oladipo plays quick but smart.
Barnes can't get it to go.
Look, when you've made your first 3 shots of the half, I think it's okay for a Heat check.
Count it. Now it's a 4-point Heat lead.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
And so it's Payne who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. And Barnes gets double teamed. Down low. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Inside. Shots good by Dedmon. Dedmon's got 10.
And an excellent start to the second half. Only missed 1 shot in their first 5.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
He's checked in for Steven Adams.
To your very own Grizzlies must Duke Dance
The
team.
Grizzlies trail by 4. The 3 from Barnes. It's hauled in by Hero.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
Here's Martin. And he banks in the layup. And the Heat lead by 6.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
He's doing everything he can to put this game to bed, and great score there to help his team.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Martin's got the lead up to 8 now for the Heat.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And it's Morant missing. And here's Miami. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Hero, that's a 2-pointer. Tries again. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Clark. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
The Heat leading by 8. Now Hero. The pass to Yurtsevin. Back to Hero. Pass to Yurtsevin. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
That's a 2 from Barnes. Cans the shot from the wing. Barnes has got 6 points in the quarter.
He's been a bright spot in their play today, but he could really use some help.
Hero against Payne. Hero passes to Vincent. 11 feet away, and there's another one for the Heat.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
That's a 2 from Barnes. The Grizzlies keeping it alive with a new 14. Buries it from 3-point range.
Timeout.
Barnes has got 9 points here in the second half.
And he knocked down 4 triples in the first half. You got to stay in his hip pocket.
Now a timeout called by Miami. Richard, you grew up in Arizona. What do you think of the Suns right now and what they've done the last 2 seasons?
Oh, how much time do you got? All my friends back home are just loving it. Chris Paul, he has helped change the culture with Monty Williams. Great job by the front office. They have put in so much young talent, and they have coached them up. They are a complete team. And like I said, how much time you got? We could do this all day.
We could indeed. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Jaren Jackson's checked in for Barnes. And it's Green in for Bain. And Miami making a change here. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Hayes. From the arc, trains the three-pointer. Hayes has got 34.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Jackson passes to Green. Outside for Jackson. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good output.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Welcoming any physicality on his way up. Morant enjoys that type of challenge.
Here's Hayes. He's got 34. To the left wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Vincent, the pass to Hayes. No good on that one. Some solid defense from Clark. Pulls up on the wing. It's tipped. And here's the fast break. Adebayo leading the way. That one falls. Adebayo's got the lead up to 10 now for the Heat.
You see the offense coming around for Adebayo. Entered the league with raw skills, but he's had the benefit of great coaching.
And he comes up with the deuce. And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Passes it to Hayes. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Heat. And he makes the first.
Taking 2 shots.
Good on both. Morant with it. He's got 6. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David. That's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. Pulls it from 20. Jackson misses. Miami leading by 10. Here's the lob to the hoop, and Hayes throws it down.
And what can Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Look at Big Daddy. What a contribution.
He'll just keep hurting them from the three-point land if they let him. Here's a chance for Coach to change that.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Adams, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Williams comes in for Dylan Brooks. Konchar's checked in for Green. And Tyus Jones subbed in for John Morant. And a new group in for the Heat. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Adebayo. Caleb Martin comes in for Yurtseven. Max Strus is checked in for Oladipo. And it's Tyler Hero in for Vincent. To the inside. Shots good by Dedmon. Dedmon's got 4 points in the quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Jones, the pass to Clark. Over Martin. And it comes off the front of the rim.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Grizzlies trail by 14. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Clark dishes to Adams. Over Dedmon. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Adams has got his second bucket.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half. And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
The fadeaway. It's rebounded by Memphis. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Count that bucket. Martin's got the lead up to 14 now for the Heat. Shots good by Dedmon. There's 10 seconds left in the third. Here's Clark. Again, Memphis.
And I love that range there from Clark. At this point in his development, it's not as daunting as trying to be a consistent three-ball shooter. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And so it's the Miami. Head coach Erik Spoelstra mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
I like the activity, guys. Active hands, active feet. They do not like it when we take it off the glass.
And obviously the approach Erik Spoelstra wants to see is that aggressive defensive approach and going after the offensive boards.
Yeah, and that persistence really pays off. When these guys are determined, that's when they are at their best.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Erik Spoelstra has on the floor. Adebayo is out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Oladipo. Then there's Hayes. And it's Vincent in at the 1.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
They set a physical tone early on. And they're being rewarded for their efforts.
And here's Hayes. 6 on the shot clock. To the left side wing. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Hayes. Hayes has got his 4th assist in this one. Morant outside over Vincent. And Morant missing. Miami leading by 21. Adebayo kicks to Hayes. Greg, you think of everything that goes into making it to the NBA as a player. Did it come easy for you, or was it all work?
It's easy, really, to overlook the grind, but when you love the game, all those hours in the lab don't feel quite like work. At least not until you start getting a little longer in the tooth.
The dime courtesy of Morant. I'd love to play with Ja. He's always looking to move that ball.
The pass to Dedmon. Now here's Hayes. Guarded by Bain.
I got him.
Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. Dedmon. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Second
That one's on Morant.
First team foul.
The first free throw is good. Some changes for Memphis. Jackson comes in for Brandon Clark. And Brooks subbed in for Williams. Both free throws good from Dedmon.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Here's Barnes. Gets to the corner and buries it. Barnes has got 38 points.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Timeout called, the Heat.
Let's hear it one more time for your Grizzlies youth dance team. Come on.
So Oladipo will bring it up for Miami. Pass to Vincent. Shoots over Morant. And that's good for two.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
He is just self-willing his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Here he goes. Here's Hayes. He can't hit that time. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Outside, Bain jacks up a three. Victor Oladipo grabs the miss.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Barnes passes to Brooks. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 4 assists now tonight.
And there's a little size to Brooks, 6'7", and he can get it done against good D inside.
Now here's Dedmon. Defense right on him. 6 to shoot. The kick out to Oladipo. Back to Hayes. Fires it up. That one off the back iron and out.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
And here's Barnes for 3. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Now here's Hayes. Out left to the wing. Dedmon finds Hayes. Takes it inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
All the officials are all over that one.
The free throw drops for Dedmon. And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge.
Oh, this is what you love seeing. Jackson Jr. using that size advantage on the offensive glass.
Oladipo, the pass to Hayes. Driving inside. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jackson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. It's stolen by Oladipo. Now here's Hayes. Guarded by Green. A 3-ball. The shot's good from Hayes.
3 points.
Hayes has got 43 points.
And another one. That's 5 total threes on the night from him so far.
And here's Green outside. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got assist number 5 here tonight. The Heat leading by 19. Vincent, the pass to Hayes. Tipped away. 5 to shoot. And out of bounds is Memphis gains possession. Tyler Hero. He's checked in for the Heat.
And for the Heat, Tyler Hero.
Barnes outside. Fires from deep. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Hero no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Barnes finds Green. Baseline J on the way. Barnes can't get it to go. Heat have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the 4th quarter. Now Hero. To the middle, stolen by Jackson. Brooks with it. Now defended by Oladipo. Dedmon with the block. Here's Vincent, guarded by Green. Good ball movement here by Miami. Chalk up 2 there. And the Heat lead by 21.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. And player nicknames are a fun part of covering the game. Now, a lot of guys, GA, are just going with their initial, like KD or AD or KG. Do we need more creativity?
I don't know, Kevin. Maybe the league could give guys a cash bonus for picking a nickname. Initials excluded. That might spark some creativity.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Big Daddy.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
And at last, he gets a little redemption. You know, it's been several games since he's been at his best. He's really been having a tough time. 1:52 left in the game. Shot clock at 6. Takes the turnaround J. And it's Martin missing. The Grizzlies trail by 21. Barnes dishes to Brooks. Jackson kicks to Barnes. Over Butler. The Grizzlies with another miss. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Heat.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Big Daddy.
And we can't forget about his effort on defense, specifically how many steals he was able to grab. Just an absolute pest.
Barnes outside. No good with the triple.
Well, another 10-cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember.
Yurtseven finds Hayes. Offensive rebound. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Pass to Yurtseven. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Bam, it was a shootout early, but the Heat defense finally kicked in. So what changed?
I think we really started to lock in. We really started to focus and started communicating and sacrificing for each other. So that's how we started locking in and started feeding off of each other's energy.
Hey, you finally look like yourselves, man. And congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.
These strings, now my hands tied. I don't really